Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe from Feel Like Craps. Our second roll in the Craps Marathon weekend is about to commence. We are going to play the Iron Cross, but we are going to do it from the DC. Dark Iron Cross from the DC. And we're going to work the come out on everything. So we're going to get our Iron Cross set up here with a $200 lay 10 for the come out. You can lay either the 4 or the 10, doesn't really matter. Our first shooter's coming out. That's an 8, the easy way. And again, everything's working every roll, so that is a quarter. Back to the rack. Our 125 is going to come in. Dice are out. 6 the easy way. So this is going to come up. We're going to take the lay bet back down now. This is going to go to the 9. Another quarter to the rack. And now we're going to play it out. We're going to look for fields to spread us out. So 5, 3, 8, point is hit. That's just going to be another quarter. Again, we work the come out. Dice are out. Back on the 8, 6, 2, 8. That's going to be another quarter. Dice are out. Here we go. 10 the hard way. 5, 5, 10, a puppy paws. That one's going to be good for 10. We'll go out to the 4. Here they come. 5, 4, Nina. That's a good one. We're going to get paid twice. We're going to get, oop. 10 for the field. 35 on top. Spread that out. Dice are out. The 4, the hard way, the ballerina. That's a $10 field win and an $18 win upstairs. The place bet on the 4 will pay $18. Pump up the 4 and the 10. Dice are out. 6, that's going to cost us $135. 10 back in the field. 125 in the DC and $200 against the 10. We'll take that off of there for now. Dice are out. Here we go. 6 the hard way. Back-to-back 6s. Nothing on it, so I'll tell you what. We'll bring that back. The 6 is going to lose in the field. So we'll have to replace it. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 2, 8. That's just great. That's a no field, so we'll get a quarter back to the rack. We are working the come out. 6, 5, yo, 11. Field winner. Give the 4 and the 10 some lovin' here. They're up to buy bets now. They're 20 apiece. Dice are out. 7, 5, 2, 7 on the come out. So everything gets to go back except $125. Gotta get everything set back up here. 10 there. $100 no 4. Here we go. Dice are out. It's a thank God we did not lay the 10. Hard 10, puppy paws. We'll take that back. Actually, we won't take it back just yet. That's... We'll send that to the 9. We got 125 going into the DC. Got $200 no 4. Dice are out. 6 the hard way. 336. The 125 will go behind the 6. We'll get 35 for that, minus 10 for the field, so a nickel will go back. We'll take this, bring it out to the 9. Dice are out. That's a 4, the easy way. Ace trade, easy way, good for 27 bucks. And a field win. Send that out to the 10. Dice are out. Hard 6, that'll cost us $135 frickin' dollars. Unbelievable. Gotta do 200 on the no 4. We'll take that and send it down to the 10 for the time being. Dice are out. That's a Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. That's going to be a $35 winner. And we should have been in the field. I don't know why we weren't in the field for the sake of the strategy. Well, we will be. And now we'll spread this out. That's a $35 winner. I already paid it. Very good. Don't ever get ahead of yourself, folks. It's not fun. All right. This was left over, so that's got to go there. We'll put these here. Gonna take that off, put it on the 6. The field wins. All sorts of confusion. That's too many. We didn't have that many on there before. This is a green chip bet now. And still 20 on the 4. So here we go. We're ready. Dice are out. Fever 5 to stay alive. No field. Quarter back to the rack. Dice are out. 6 the easy way. That's another quarter. Easy 8, 6 to 8. Another quarter. No field 5, 4, 1, 5. Another quarter back to the rack. Four, ace trade easy way, a field winner. $20 on top, $1 will get you 40. We seem to be rolling 5s and 5s and 8s with some, five, with either 5 or 6. I'll go with the 6. And pump the inside numbers a touch. Dice are out. Back-to-back 5s. That's going to be a $42 winner. Minus 10, so we'll take 32 back to the rack. Use the other 10 to stay in the field. We got to be minus a shooter. Sorry about that. Dice are out. Hard 8, Bert and Ernie. It's the square pair. Another quarter comes back to the rack. Here they come. 7 out for tray line away. Don'ts to pay. Oh, you keep that up there. That's going to get paid. This is going to come down. Casino's going to pay us, and we're going to be happy, because life is good when we get paid. $104, sorry. $104, and we'll get our normal setup ready to go. Everything on the table is working. Dice are out. Hard 10. Thankfully, we did not choose to lay the 10. That's the puppy paws. It's a good for a field win. So we'll bring that over there. We'll up this to 200. And 125 will go in the DC. Dice are out. 6-3 Nina. That comes up. That pulls a vanishing act. We'll get $15 for a white chip. And the field will also get paid on the 9, so send it to the 4. Take this and bring it to the 10. Dice are out. And there's the point, 6-4-10. Big Ben, our best friend, number 10 on the end. That's an $18 winner upstairs and another 10 for the field. Press them up and work them. Dice are out. Here we go. 4 on the come out. 2-2-4. $15 will pay 27. And we'll get 10 for the field. We'll work across. Dice are out. Here we go. 5-3-8. Easy 8. Good for 25. Back to the rack. 10 stays in the field. Dice are out. 4 tray. Time to pay. Sloppy execution on the cleanup. I know. Off, down, pay. Life is good. $100 no 4 on the come out. We're going to work the come out on the iron cross setup. Dice are out. 516, a mixer. That'll be a quarter. Back to the rack, and now we gotta go 200 no 4, 125 in the DC. Here they come. 12 craps. That's gonna push. That'll be a double in the bubble, though. We'll send them out. Dice are out. 426. Point hit. That'll come up and replace it. We will get a quarter to take back to the rack. This has to go somewhere. It's going to have to go out here to the 9. And we're working the come out. Here come the dice. 617. Come out 7. Clears the board. $125 to pay. Set them up. We got 100 no 4. And we're going to work everything on the come out. Dice are out. Here we go. It's the 8 the hard way. Bert and Ernie, it's the square pair. Good for a quarter. We go up to 200 now on the no 4 and 125 in the DC. Here they come. 325 to Fever 5. Take this back. That's going to be a $25 winner. That can go somewhere. We'll send it to the 9 first. Dice are out. Ready to set. That's a 7 quick. That was a quick 7. All that work. We're going to come out ahead, but you know. Take it down, pay it. We'll get set back up. $104. Here we go. Dice are out. 639. Nina. Field winner. Send you out to the 10. 200 no 4 and 125. In the DC. Ready to go. Dice are out. 628. That's just great. No field on the 8 though, so we'll get a quarter for that. We'll send that out to the 9. And we'll take the lay bet back down. Thank you. Dice are out. 437. Very quick on the 7s. Once again, we're going to come out ahead, but not having much luck getting some extended rolls here. That's going to come back down, and we'll get 125 for it. There's our setup, and we're working. Dice are out. Hard 8, Bert and Ernie. That's a quarter. Back to the rack, and we increase to 200 here and go 125 into the DC. Dice are out. 437. How nice. Okay. The DC doesn't get to have any fun on that one. We've essentially hedged the bet, essentially. We're going to get 100 back, but we're going to owe a vig of $5. So there's the $5 vig. We'll keep the black chip. We'll have to get started again. Dice are out. That was a 7. So away with a shooter. Dice are out. Here we go. Nina Niner, wine and diner. That's a field winner. We'll pay that. Send it out to the 10. 204. 125 into the DC. Here they come. 437 again, folks, I'll tell you. We'll keep the black chip, though, because the lay bet's got to get paid. We'll have to trade in a red chip for it. -1. We're setting them up and knocking them down quick. Two shooters remain. Dice are out. 538. An easy 8. That's going to be good for a quarter. Up to 200. $125 DC. Let's see if we can get past this roll. The last 2 times we haven't been able to. There's a 9. Nina. So this will come back over here. We'll pay the field. Actually, the 8, that should have been over there. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're on the DC, so that can stay there. We'll leave that to the 9. We'll leave that to the 10, rather. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 4, 10. It's Big Ben, our best friend. We'll pay that field. Send it to the 4 and get $18 for the place bet. Dice are out. 12 craps, double in the bubble, triple at some casinos, but Joe Casino likes to maintain a little house edge. We'll bump those up to buy bets. Dice are out. And of course, there's our 7 after, after we get a decent amount of money out there. The dice got to come and take it all away. Second half of this video has been filled with subpar shooting. 125 on the DC. We'll get set up for our final shooter. Again, working the come out. Dice are out. 415 Fever. points 5. That quarter will take us a quarter back to the rack. 200 upstairs on the no 4, 125 in the DC, and away go the dice. 12 craps. That's a push upstairs, but we'll get double in the bubble downstairs. The field will sprout some wings. We'll get some coverage. Dice are out. And we have to get screwed once. Lay 4, the 200 goes away, the 125 replaces it, and the field wins. So let's pay the field. Dice are out. And what happens? We lose a lot of money. That's what happens. 125 lost. We'll win another 10 in the field. I am scared to put another 200 on this 4. But I will chance it. Go big or go home, you know. Dice are out. 3 craps. That's a winner. We'll win back the 125 we lost, and we'll get to single the field. 5, 3, 8. That'll travel up. We'll take this back. It's done its job. $35 winner on the place bet. This can come down. And I think we got green chip here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we do. Green chip there. Green chip there. One moment, please. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Continuing on. Final shooter is upon us, and we got a stacked board here. Dice are out. And we don't get to do a darn thing. 1, 6 hit the bricks. That'll clean it out, and we're walking away. This will win 125. And let's see how our purely random roll did. Maybe not that bad. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our $1,000 starting bankroll. Look at that, $300. Go figure. Who'd have thunk it? That's going to color up. That's going to color up. $326. Hey, a little too much risk for me, but it's we incorporated some lays in there to help with potential DC trouble, but it worked. $326 on a dark iron cross variation using the DC instead of the don't pass. All right, folks, roll number 2 of Craps Marathon Weekend is complete for this weekend. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Remember, whenever we go to the casino, never bet with money that you cannot afford to lose. And until we meet again for roll number 3, be well, stay safe, and as always, may every trip to that craps table see those dice gods be forever in your favor.